everybody, it is finally time to put our speculation socks on and talk about the Metamask Token Airdrop. And a week ago, we got our final confirmation from the co-founder of Consensus, Joe Lubin, that yes, we are working on a token. I mean, we already knew that it was going to happen sooner or later. It was always a question when and how. So in this video, we're going to be exploring the potential of multiple different distribution routes that the MetaMask team and Consensus may decide to use when they are going to be giving out these tokens. I think it is also very likely that there's not going to be any form of a token sale. As it says here, they have already gotten, millions in funding, and they don't really need a lot of more money. I mean, if they're greedy, then yes, but I don't think there's going to be a sale. I would say that there's a 1% chance that there's going to be some type of a token sale. But the way that things have gone in the Ethereum network and ecosystem, the decentralization has been a path, and the airdrop is only the way to kind of proceed with that in a lot of ways. So let's talk about potential things which might be the key factors for the drop. The criteria might be a multi-one, so it might require many things, not just one. And people are obviously trying to game the system and find different ways. Something tells me that there might be multiple criteria. Also, they might look at like account age, like has this account been active enough? They may look like how much gas is being used by the account. Has it created contracts on the network? There can be a look that can be very developer focused, and then there can be very user based focus as well. I hope that it's not going to be one or the another, hopefully both. Obviously, I do also emphasize that developers getting also something and maybe more than the users would be better probably for the ecosystem down the line. I'm going to start talking about one of these projects or tokens which was recently released, known as Credo. And they had this partnership with MetaMask, which is like an institutional partnership, and you can like sign up your own Credo wallet and everything. Not the most greatest experience. I mean, I have mentioned this before because I've talked about this speculation on another video, but now we're going to be doing a full video on these things. And the Credo could be potentially, they talk about layer 2s and layer 3s, that if you hold the Credo token, you might be eligible for this airdrop. That's just a one hunch. I think the partnership might indicate something. Maybe if you have a Credo wallet, that might be an eligibility type of a thing. And I'm just saying that there's a lot of institutional partners around this project, so it may be the thing that they're going to be doing. Another one which happened back in a few months ago, we had the MetaMask 1 million users event, it was 10 million users event, and everybody who entered the decentralized event basically got this MetaMask beanie, which is a Polygon wearable asset, but also is an NFT. So one of the speculations which I've been telling my people for a long time, that holding this NFT might be one of those eligibility criteria to basically get this drop. There's only 5,000 of these in the existence, so it's a very low one. So I kind of see it could be one of those criteria. There is also a POAP for the MetaMask event. Even though I did not receive it, I think there's only like 5 or 6 in the existence. So I think they bugged out or something during the event because nobody was basically able to claim them participating on the wearable event on a Decentraland. So I doubt that they are going to be like the criteria. And also like they're kind of harder to acquire. They are on the Gnosis chain right now. But I'm going to link that in the corner on the description in case you might be speculating on that. But this could be one of those things, and that's why the price of this MetaMask beanie hasn't really gone significantly down. I think people bought them for 55 mana. I mean, there's not really that many on sale, 0.013 Ethereum right now. Another one which could be a very big influencer on this thing is Gitcoin, which is, I think, very integral part about Ethereum ecosystem. And basically you can create an account there, and you can like put money into like funding, so you can like fund different projects in the ecosystem, in the Web3 ecosystem. And I think that there might be, you know, indicators like, oh, we're gonna be, you know, people who have given out this amount of money or have ever donated through Gitcoin will be eligible for an airdrop of the MetaMask token. So Gitcoin is a one very big thing I would be betting on as well. So I could see them as like one potential, you know, because I think that when they talked about in the article about, you know, wanting the progressive decentralization, so they want to move away from the current, you know, usership, ownership, whatever, and you know, the end outcome will be, you know, more decentralized. So it will be slow, but I think there was going to be also like, you know, it could also mean that the tokens might be, you know, vested, so you may not be able to claim them all at one go, or maybe they're going to be doing multiple token airdrops, which I don't like. This is a possibility, but I don't think it's likely one. Also, I want to emphasize on a post that they made 4 days ago about AVAX, and now you can do AVAX swaps. Now, these swap things are what people are mostly now gaming. So when you open up the MetaMask, you have the swap function where you can swap any token between each other. Now, the fees are very low for Ethereum, for instance. And let's say if we wanted to move like, I don't know, 0.2 Ethereum into like USDC review swap, it would fetch us a quote. This is going to be costing more than in Uniswap or anywhere else, and this is how much I would get, and this would be the max fee basically to do this. Now but a lot of people are gaming this, and I think MetaMask knows that people are gaming this, and this may not be definitely a criteria to basically get the airdrop, but I still think that they might have like a very old timestamp from last year's summer or something, that if you had done 10 swaps or something, you would be eligible for this drop. But that's kind of like the key indicator for MetaMask to basically distribute through this swapping thing. But they also might do it like this, where they are looking at swaps, but they're also going to be looking at the account. Is it too young? Has the account only done swaps? And is the account looking like spam-ish and not a real account? That might be a one criteria that they might be using. And our last thing will be the Ethereum staking. So there are like validators which are like now involved in the Ethereum 2.0 staking. So there could be a possibility that they may issue the drop after we have done the merger update and we have transitioned out of proof of work. So they might be like looking at certain staking pools, but the problem with the staking pools is that I think there's too much money is going to be distributed, and then whales are going to accumulate all the money. So I don't like the idea of, you know, kind of like this Atom Luna model that a lot of, you know, they use, that they are giving money to. I mean, Luna is giving out a lot of money to stake into different delegators, and the delegators have their own tokens and stuff like that. But that usually devalues the token because there's simply just too many people who are getting rewards, and then people will be dumping and stuff. So this could be one part of the speculation here, which I could see like being any type of form with the current validators, and maybe the validators have their own tokens or something, and maybe buying them could be eligible. But these are kind of like my, you know, speculations on this token airdrop. It could be many things that we will be seeing in future if this video is right or wrong, but you are free to also offer your thoughts. What would be the criteria? Sorry about that. My furries are having some fun. But we don't know right now, and that's why we're speculating. That's what I do, and be prepared for anything. And I think MetaMask is taking very seriously the botting thing, and they're going to be looking at those accounts which are going to be doing swaps and I think there's going to be pretty heavy criteria. They could also mean that if you did swaps on chains outside of Ethereum, might be null. So things you do on Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, or AVAX might not count. But I kind of don't also believe that, because it would be a bit maximalist in my opinion. But again, I think that the coin is going to be releasing on Ethereum. But no need to make this video any longer. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Cheers.